Go.
Hi, Jaleesa. It's so good, and I'm so excited to be here with you today for you to give your second testimony about how Nicholas is doing on the protocol. So, my first question is, how long have you guys been doing the protocol?
We've been doing the protocol about 2 months.
Okay. And what things are you doing from the protocol?
The green drink and the coconut kefir.
Okay. Now, when you say you've seen changes, some of the areas that were of concern for you was his language. Have you seen any improvements in his language?
Yes, anywhere from him identifying with people, him being able to make choices as far as what he would like, as opposed to, like for instance, when he wanted something to drink, he would say water for everything. And now he's saying, like, he'll ask for milk, and if I say no, you can't have milk, he'll say, or juice. You know, and I just wasn't getting those kind of things from him before.
Okay. Has he been more aware or present in his surroundings since doing the protocol?
Yes, as far as the environment, as far as where he has been going, like for instance, if we ride past his school, he'll say school. Like he's identifying where he has been.
Explain to me a little bit about the awareness, like just in general. Do you think that he is more aware of what's going on around him now? Does he seem to be, I mean, like before you would share with us that he could be in a room and people could be doing things and they meant nothing to him, and he stayed in his world. Do you see him being in that same space? Or?
Oh no, he's definitely not in that space anymore. He's engaging with people now. He's talking to people now. He's not so much as isolated as he used to be. He doesn't like have friends or anything per se, but for instance, he played boxes with my brothers, and before I couldn't get him to do that. I couldn't get him to engage as a typical kid would, but now he will, and you know, for me that's growth and progress.
Okay. You were also saying some things that he's asking for, some things that he want and desire now, where before, you know, you had to kind of guess or, you know, keep giving him stuff until
definitely. Before, I got a lot of whining, tantrums, and everything, and now a lot of that has subsided. Now he'll ask like to get in the tub, and like I want to eat, I'm hungry. You know, these are things that I couldn't get him from him before, and now it's just it's an everyday thing now. You know, things that I definitely couldn't get from him. Like him wanting to go outside, or I want to go downstairs. Like I couldn't get him to do those things, you know, before I say those things. So now it's a lot of the frustration has subsided, and I'm
with
getting
both of you, or just with
both. It's a relief. It's a relief now to know what it is that he does and doesn't want, you know, now.
You were telling me that it was difficult to get him to eat certain foods. So how is his eating habits?
Before, he wouldn't eat a lot of things. Just recently, I got him to eat a whole sandwich. He doesn't particularly like things to be mixed together, because in some instances he has texture issues. But he ate a sandwich. It had lettuce and tomatoes and wheat bread, and he ate it and he liked it.
Okay.
And it was willingly. It wasn't a forceful type of thing. So that was
a big deal.
Great for me, yeah.
Okay, and I can remember the first thing when we first met. You said, like, how do y'all get him to get a haircut? So tell me about that.
Oh well, recently as well, I haven't taken him back to the barbershop, but I got him. He's in a space now where he can sit down and allow someone to cut his hair. You know, and that's monumental for me, because the hair can get out of control. But he'll sit there long enough so that he can get his hair cut.
Okay. Now, have you seen any behaviors like with him playing with any toys that was not an interest with him before? I know you said something about him and riding a bike, or him and a big wheel, or something like that. So can you share that story with everyone?
Recently this Christmas, my mom bought him a big wheel, and he had a bike before, but he the whole bike ordeal didn't entertain him. He would just, you know, play with the pedals. He wouldn't get on it, and if I tried to put him on it, he would have a fit, you know. So I was minding my business, and he went towards the big wheel, and he got on, and he put his feet on the pedals and attempted to pedal the bike. And for me, that was a big thing, because it was kind of like when I was trying to get him to get on the bike and ride it and, you know, try it out, he didn't want to do it, and it was like, it was frustrating for him, as opposed to now it's like, oh, I can do this. You know, it's a big transformation as far as him being coordinated, as far as him, you know, trying different things and obstacles that he couldn't do before.
Okay, so how's nighttime going? How's sleep time?
Sleep time is wonderful. Sleep time is very good. He's sleeping in his own bed now. His sleep patterns are awesome now. He's not waking up, you know, crazy hours. It used to be he would wake up at 2 o'clock, stay up to 4, or wake up at 4 and stay up all that day, and then be right back up at 2. Now it's like, sleep at 8, I'm back up at 6:37, which allows me to get a whole lot more sleep, and he's a lot more functional now that he can get the rest that he needs.
That is awesome. So has anyone else seen this transformation in Nicholas, or is it just isolated to just you and him?
Oh no, members of my household, just like my mom and my brothers and church members, people in school, a lot of people have noticed the growth in him, and it's noticeable everywhere that we go, you know, which it's a beautiful thing, which is more like he's becoming more of a regular kid, you know.
Okay, so my last question would be, what changes would you like to see to come?
Changes that I would like to see to come, I would have to say communication. I'm getting more of the verbal and of him communicating with me now, but I would like for him to be able to engage in a conversation with me, you know, abstract questions and things of that sort, like a typical, I know he's only 3, but
right,
you know, it's a lot of 3-year-olds that, you know, talk consistently, you know, and I would love for him to be in that space.
Do you think he'll get there?
I definitely know that he'll get here from the progress that he's already, you know, is getting now.
All right, so we're going to have to keep you guys updated and see where Nicholas is in a couple of months.